Rasbold because of all the support and motivation she gives towards all of her students, including me.
Miss Scavicius, I just want to say thank you so incredibly much for being an amazing counselor and an amazing person, and I really look up to you and I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
Ms. Weiss, thank you so much for the time you take out of your day to help other students.
Ms. Oski, thank you for making earth science and chemistry really fun and just for being an all-around good person.
Hey Mr. Duran, you're one of the best math teachers I've ever had. Thanks for teaching us math even though it's not your favorite.
Mr. Corcoran, thank you for being so understanding. I love your class.
Thanks Cornette for not only being a teacher but also being a friend to all your students. Pretty awesome. Thank you.
I appreciate Mr. Crawford because he gives me second chances.
Thank you, Miss Mead, for all you do. We really appreciate it.
Mr. Askew, I appreciate you because your class was one of my favorite classes early in my high school career. It was a lot of fun.
I appreciate Miss Allen because she's worked with me to help me understand math and everything she's taught us.
Hi, Pastor. It's me, Monty. I just want to tell you my appreciation for you because without you, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 3 years of high school. And you also helped us make our wonderful prom, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that you helped us. And you don't get a lot of things, but thank you.
Hey, Coach Dobosh, I know I don't have you as a teacher, but thank you for teaching me baseball.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen, for being a great person all around.
Mr. Coyne, you're a really cool dude. I love your sarcasm and your weird stories. Keep doing you.
I appreciate Miss Gant because not only is she the sweetest lady that I've ever met, but she does her job 110% and she does so much for the school. She is truly the #1 MVP.
I appreciate Miss Shama because she helped me out in Spanish 1.
I appreciate Miss Lenz because she's very sweet.
I appreciate Mr. Myers because he has a good sense of humor.
I appreciate Ms. Berkeley because she is very open-minded and she is very fun to talk to about history.
Hey, Lou Shark. Well, I'm here to tell you that I appreciate everything you do. You are a wonderful teacher. I appreciate you and everything that you do for a student. And I appreciate that I was accepted to your class to experience the Lou Shark way and all the puns that were in that class because it's punerific. Ha!
I appreciate Mr. Neal because of all the hard work he puts into his class.
I appreciate Mr. Bowling because he makes learning Spanish fun.
I appreciate Miss Bradley for all the hard work she does for all her classes.
Hi, Miss Foster. Thank you for being an all-around great person and just teaching me a bunch of stuff in cooking and in life. I really appreciate everything you do.
I like Miss Brash because she's an amazing teacher. She's really outgoing and she's also really funny whenever we're uptight for tests and stuff. So she's just really happy and funny and she's great at what she does.
I appreciate Mr. Lyle because he is so kind and thoughtful and the best teacher in the world. I appreciate Mr. Berker because he's always willing to lend a helping hand.
Mr. E is one of the coolest teachers ever. He's a homie. He's a dog. You know, we speak Arabic together. We work on cars together. We do it all. It is so cool having him as a teacher, you know, because like he's young, he's right there with us all the time, you know. We relate things together, you know. It's perfect. He's a great teacher, great autos teacher. Can't forget, man, just great dude.
Thank you, Miss Holland, for everything you do, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Hemingway, for always answering all my questions and helping me get into the school I want.
Miss Bradwell is great at being teacher, and she can teach.
I appreciate Miss Cook because she's the best culinary teacher out there.
I like Miss Storr. She gives out good energy and she puts a lot of time and thought into our lesson plans.
I really appreciate what Mr. Taylor does. He's very passionate about his work and he makes really complicated concepts very simple to learn.
Miss Stearns is really cool because she makes you want to work for her and she makes you want to learn.
I appreciate you, Mr. Shank, because you gave me a lot of help when I had you.
I appreciate Miss Sipes because she listens to us and she helps us out with all.
I love missing Pew's ones with Portal 2 when he's playing with her.
Hale has been my art teacher since like 8th grade, and he's a good art teacher because he lets people be creative, and his clay class is really popular, and he's a cool dude, and he's the coolest white dude with dreads that I know. The end.
So shout out to Mrs. Graham, who is most of our freshman English teacher, because she was like a mother to all of us. She really helped all of us blend in and make the transition from middle school into high school. And she's a great teacher for that.
Shout out to Ms. Haglin for always being super supportive of all of the programs and being really helpful and stuff. Thank you.
Hey Mr. Hobson, you're freaking awesome, and I really like that you talk about like current events and make class fun. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Brigade, for being a cool teacher and put hard work in our class.
Thank you, Ms. Brandel, for all you do in the sports activities.
Thank you, Ms. Johnston, for everything you do to help us in the bookstore.
Thank you, Mr. Donner, for always being friendly.
I appreciate Mr. Bruff for being an awesome teacher. He is very active in the class, and we get to do a lot of engaging activities that are really fun and food.
I appreciate Ms. Mendoza for always being so kind.
I appreciate Ms. Beamer because she's very dedicated to what she does, and she's helped a lot of students, and we couldn't appreciate it anymore, so thank you.
Shout out to Mr. Halliburta for being an energetic teacher and keeping me awake in class all the time.
Mr. is really cool because he tries really hard and he actually knows what he's doing all the time.
I appreciate Mr. Lee so much because he's really funny and he's really nice and he's always there for anybody that needs the help.
I appreciate Mr. Kirk because he's a really good choir teacher and he is very good at teaching us.
I appreciate Mr. Jenkins because he's funny and he's always there when you need help.
Ms. Krause for being really nice and always making study hall fun.
I appreciate Mr. Koch because he's nice, he's a great teacher, he teaches good math.
I appreciate Mr. Teller because he's always willing to help out.
I appreciate Mr. Rodriguez because he's a charismatic teacher.